Can you tell me how you get around in Vietnam? How do you get from place to place?
The overnight buses. Let me tell you about the overnight buses. It is a party bus. Overnight, you're driving through the countryside of Vietnam. The driver's sketchy, the assistants on there, a little aggressive. You're surrounded with either locals or backpackers, so it's definitely gonna be a good time. Hello. One of the buses back into Hanoi, we got like a VIP one, which was not that much more expensive, but you basically had your own little room. But as nice as this bus was, like, it was premium. The bathroom was broken, or they were using it for something else, but you weren't allowed to go to the bathroom, which was so lame. I had to pee in a plastic bag, like, you know, when you get a goldfish from the store, and it was awful. That's just travel for you. Sometimes you're peeing in really weird places.
The overnight buses are a must do. Like, how often you get to like lay down and lounge on a bus, and this is like the economy level buses. When you get up to like the nicer buses, you have like your entire whole suite with like folding chairs and everything. But man, hop on one of those $8 lay down buses, get yourself a downloaded ebook or podcast, take a ride. Bus drivers do not fuck around.
Okay, so these buses are so cheap. To get all up and down the Vietnam country, it's like $8 to $17 US equivalent. We were in Da Nang when we first got on the bus, and we went up to like Phang Nha. Monet, what was the other small town in Vietnam called? Ninh Binh. Yeah. So we started off at Da Nang and then worked our way up into the country. And we went up to Ninh Binh and Phang Nha. We caught buses from these different villages. Ended up in Hoi An going to Ha Giang Loop. But in each bus was only like $8. And we were on the buses from, I think, around 8 hours. So but I know people who were on them for like 16, because you can there's these loops. The backpacker loop, a lot of people come into Vietnam from Laos, so they'll go to Thailand, Laos, and into Vietnam with these buses, and they're so affordable. You can lay down and sleep. Some of them have bathrooms, but also the layovers, the craziest part, you'll just randomly stop at like a random place to a bus transfer. You have no idea what's going on. No one speaks English. You know, you'll meet friends. We met somebody and we're like, what's going on? They're like, you just gotta trust the process. You'll end up there, but just trust it. And we're like, okay. And so ever since we heard that, we're like, just trust the process, and they never led us astray. We always ended up there. It was always a good time, a little sketchy. I mean, the bus drivers are aggressive, but it was always fun. I lost my iPad. That was a bummer because I left it on the bus, so that was totally my bad. It wasn't like anybody stole it.
Our first 2 years of travel were very, very budget conscious, and so we got ourselves into some extremely interesting situations purely due to low budget, which sometimes makes a good story. Sometimes you fear for your life. So check out some of our other videos.
All right, y'all, go to Vietnam, have a great time, go on these buses. Seriously, it's such an epic adventure. I love Vietnam. We have so much more crazy videos and fun stories to tell about Vietnam, so keep an eye out for those videos. They're so fun. You guys, Vietnam was so great. Look at them.